I set up a solo 401k in 2023 for the 2022 taxable year. Hey everyone, Adam Bergman here, tax attorney and founder of IRA Financial. In today's video, I'm going to explain to you the rules around setting up a solo 401k in 23 for the 2022 taxable year. And the great news is you can do it. So thanks to Secure Act 1, which was passed in December 2019, you can now set up a solo K in 23 for the 2022 taxable year. Now, what's a solo 401k? Well, it's essentially a 401k plan that's designed specifically for a business that has no full-time employees other than the owners or their spouses. And a full-time employee is defined as someone that works 1,000 hours or 3 consecutive years of 500 hours. So in sum, if you have a business with no non-owner full-time employees, you can set up a solo K. Whether you have a sole proprietorship, an LLC, a C Corp, an S Corp, you can set up a solo. And the advantage of getting into a solo 401k is you can make high contributions, $66,000 or $73,500 if you're over 50 in 23. You can borrow up to $50K. You can do real estate and use leverage without incurring the UBTI tax. And you can make pre-tax or Roth contributions. So it's really the most robust and powerful plan for the self-employed. But how does the rules work for 23 and making 22 contributions relating to a 23 plan? So here it is. If you have a plan already set up in 22, then of course you can do 22 contributions in 23. If you're a sole proprietor, single member LLC, you can do employee deferrals and the employer profit sharing. If you're a C or S Corp, only the profit sharing generally should be made after December 31, 2022, meaning employee deferrals for a W-2 employee should be made in 22 for the 22 taxable year, but the employer profit sharing contributions can be made in 23 for the 22 taxable year. Confusing? No, simpler. If you have not set up a solo K yet, and it's 2023, don't worry. You can still set one up for the 22 taxable year, but you can only do employer contributions, which is 20% of your comp or 25% up to a max of 61 or 67,500 if you're over 50, if you're a LLC, partnership, W-2, C or S Corp. But if you're a sole proprietorship, Section 317 of the Secure Act 2.0, which was just passed in late December 2022, allows you to set up the plan in 23 and do employee deferrals for the 22 taxable year. So now, if you're a sole proprietor, you can set up a solo K in 23 and do employee deferrals and profit sharing for the 2022 taxable year. Otherwise, you're really able to set up the plan in 23, but only allowed to do the profit sharing, the 20 or 25% contributions in the 23 for the 22 taxable year. But again, if you have a solo 401k and you set one up and you didn't procrastinate, great. You can still make contributions for 22 in 23. If you're a sole proprietor, single member LLC, you can do the employee deferrals and the profit sharing. Whereas if you are a W-2, those employee deferrals should have been made by 12/31. So you're really allowed to do employer contributions, which can always be made in all cases, sole proprietorship, single member LLC, C or S, up until the business files its tax returns. If you want to learn more about setting up a solo K or how the contribution rules work, let us know. We'd love to help you. We have an amazing team of tax professionals standing by to help you. You can also leave a comment, and I'll do my best to get back to you and answer your questions in a super timely manner.